It's a morning yoga sort of freestyle sequence. I really just go for what feels comfortable, what my body's asking for, and I encourage people to follow along. It's a nice way to start the day, and with yoga, it really helps with all parts of getting maintaining the body and staying healthy. So let's go over here. We'll first do a sun salutation, or a wall salutation, yes? Keeping with the name. So raise your arms up to the sky, high as you can. Get a little extra extension. We'll take and play with the wall here a little bit. So use the wall, either the side of your arm or the back of your shoulder, and just go up on your toes, lifting there, lifting the heels, going up as high as you can. Really, really, really getting a little bit of extension in the calf here. Looking up at the sky. Deep inhale breath and lower down. I'm going to turn on another light so we get everything here in the picture. I put some extra lights and background to try and make it a little bit easier to see. Now from here, we'll do something gentle for the hips. We're already standing, so just take your opposite foot with your hand, put it up on the top of your quad, and then with the exhale breath, just push that knee downwards. You might have seen me do this one in the shower yoga sequence. Also very nice there as well, the hot water. But you're just opening the hip here with the knee pointing down towards the floor. You have the support of the wall. Nice gentle one. You can just close your eyes here for a few moments. Relax, be in the present. And the great thing to do is this type of yoga before looking at your mobile phone or getting involved with anything. And now relax. Other side. Release. And now grab the other foot, and again bring the heel up just about as high as the waist as possible, and letting that knee go down towards the floor. Just got a little bit more over here in camera. The knee going down towards the floor with the exhale breath, opening the hip. So stay here for a couple breaths. Separated against the wall. I like to go even a little bit further than the width of the mat. And you see how your floor is for grip, that kind of thing, or cold, depending where you are. And just let your head drop there, on the arms and shoulder. I call this sort of a wall down dog. It's the same thing. You're getting the arch in the back as you inhale in the belly. Feels really nice. And just let the head drop between the arms and shoulders. Keep those arms straight. And then push the hips back as far as you can, getting extension there in the backs of the legs as well. So stay here for a couple breaths, enjoy it. And now cutting up, inhale breath. And while we're here, we'll go for Sphinx. So this is a really nice one. Bring the hands in, you can have the thumbs touching or slightly separated. You want to make sure your elbows are straight down to the wall. Bring the feet together. And then just find your point here, where you're on your toes. It takes a little bit of effort to get back on the heels. Get a really nice calf extension here. So you're getting, again, sort of a part two with the down dog here with the calf extension. But it's mixed with the Sphinx posture on the forearms here. And now again, if you want to go a little bit for more back bend, just lift the head. Be gentle here though, this is quite an intense one. Go with the breath, don't go too far. Lifting the chin, looking up towards the sky. Exhale, release. Take advantage of here. Pump the heels a little bit. Walk in the dog. Again, this is really nice for the calf extension. Good way to start the day. With sort of a flow of some sort, staying in line with what we're doing here. Now, put your arm, it's really, really important for support, on the forearm, like we just were, but at an angle, so you have complete support here. Kick up the back foot and capture the top of the foot with your hand. Right here is already a really good opening to the top of the quad, and it's very nice for starting the day. If you want to go a little further, this is called dancer. Keep the hips in line. Don't stack the hips. Just lift that leg behind you and look upwards towards the sky. Getting a nice back bend. Also, you'll feel activation here behind that left leg. So go up as high as you can. Stay here for a little while. Deep inhale and exhale. And again, just try to make sure that knee is pointing towards the ground, not off to the side of the wall. You really want to keep the hips in line here. And just focus on the extension of the leg, the hip, and a little bit of back bend there. Exhale, release. And now the other side. The same thing. Place the hand, forearm at a 45-degree angle in front of you, not eye level height. Capture that other foot behind you, top flip. And again, keep the hips in line, facing the wall. Inhale breath, just lifting up as high as you can. If you want to go a little deeper with this one, you can slide your hand a little bit further down the ankle, giving a bit more what I call gentle insistence, but maintain the yoga smile. Don't go too hard or too deep. It is just added that in onto the wall here, so you want to go gentle. So a few more breaths here. Enjoying it. Feel that opening again on the leg that's on the floor. You should really feel it there. And you should also feel it in the hip a bit where you're holding onto your foot right now. Knee, get out of it carefully, come back around, and I've done a little bit of back bend, so let's do a forward bend. Again, use the wall, you can use a cushion behind you if you like, if the wall is cold. Separate, we'll keep the legs together, we'll just do a gentle back bend here, using the wall for support. So you want to have your feet about a foot distance away from the wall so you have room, especially if you're using a cushion there. Deep inhale breath. Letting yourself down to the floor. Capture your elbows. If you're not touching the floor, if you're touching the floor, just let your hands go all the way down. Tuck the belly and go down a bit further. Again, with the cushion here, this is just really to sort of give a little support so you can stay down here longer first thing in the morning. A lot of us don't wake up so right out of the bed, so any support or prop is quite useful. And to come out of this, just bend the knees carefully, hold on to the wall with one hand, maybe step forward with the other foot, and coming up gently with the inhale breath. Okay, so now we've done a few things standing. Let's get on the mat here. Again, using the wall. And one of my favorite ones here for the wall is half camel for the lower back. So make sure your hips are up against the wall. I'm going to start off here. Be careful with any lights next to you. With one thumb in each side. Pushing forward. This is for the support. Then you just take one hand, release it, up and around, open the socket, drop that hand on top of the heel, and leaning back as far as you can. Comfortably and carefully. If there's any discomfort here, obviously, come out of it, or change the level of intensity, so to speak. If you have your hip against the wall, you have just one hand there and the other thumb behind you, you should be in a nice safe place and getting the benefit of this pose. This is half camel. And now to come out, just come forward first, slip that thumb right into the lower back before you come out all the way. And now we'll go for the other side. So again, pushing the hips forward, keep the opposite thumb there, raising up, open socket all the way back, drop onto the heel, and again pushing forward, force of the arm, straight, hips against the wall. A few more breaths here. And again, sliding that thumb underneath the back, coming up and forward, and sitting down. Okay, so we've done a few variations of things, and let's go for some forward bend here on the floor, something for the abductors. So I use a block, this is for the forehead, and try and get contact with the mat at all times. So I've got an advantage here, is a very slippery floor. You want to take your hands, place them behind you, fingers behind you there, and just sliding out on the heels far as you can go. And once you're there, letting yourself down forwards. The idea is not to get the, mentally you want to have the idea that chest touching the floor before the head, so don't crane the neck is what I want to say. If you don't reach the block, it's okay, put another cushion, whatever. But you want to have contact to keep a straight spine as you're going forward. So now I'm going to just grab the tops of my toes here, exhale breath, and just guide forward gently. Again, keeping in line, you notice I'm not hunching here. Don't tuck your chin, keep your chin up for breath, for oxygen entering the body. And then once you're there, just line up very with your forehead, and stay here for a moment. Yeah, these postures work best with the breath, closing the eyes, sending the oxygen to the area of activation. So now, for example, I feel right here in the abductors. So I'm visually just sending a passageway of the air, breath, the deep inhale through the nose, right to that area there. And now what you'll find is after you've practiced, you might find that it's a little more supple, breath is working. You might go a little bit further. So we can just take the block, change the height of the block, and maybe slide the hands down towards the heels there. A little bit more leverage or insistence, as I like to call it. And now the forehead to here. And again, you don't want to force or strain first thing in the morning, just take a gentle go with what your body tells you, and enjoy it. And inhale, coming up, forward, and now we'll just give ourselves a nice little twist. So we've got a cushion, we've got a block, and we've got the wall. So just come over here, and we're getting a nice alignment with our feet against the wall there. And one cushion is for our feet, the other is for our knees. We'll get as close as we can to the wall. And then just drop the knees and the leg off to one side, off that's in the cushion, perfect. And the palms are flat on the mat. Looking the opposite direction, this gives a really nice opening lower back. Make sure you have on a long shirt or a blanket there. And just looking backwards. This gives a really, really good release and any tension. Especially if you've maybe slept in an awkward position or something. This is really good. Now this one we could stay all day, but then we have to start our day, so we can't be in resting pose first thing in the morning too long. So other side. We'll just go over here. But again, I encourage you, if you have the chance, try this posture. poses here, just to make sure your shoulders stay flat on the floor. If you find yourself flexible enough and get the knees to the floor without lifting the shoulders, that's perfectly fine too. But again, using the props, especially first thing in the morning, is quite handy. So you have a good alignment. And you're not forcing the body to go too far too quickly. So another breath here. Give ourselves a little knee hug, work off the twist, so just lace the fingers of the knees and rock side to side. It's a really nice technique. And now, come back out of this and go for one of my favorite postures. This is the crocodile. And you remember when we used to watch television or Netflix? Well, this is the way to go. Just put your feet against the wall like this, get an extra lift or extension, so to speak, and drop the hands or the chin into the palms of the hands. And with this, you get the opening in the back of the neck and extension. And it's really good as well for the abdomen, which is pressing against the floor. So this is a good fix if you ever wake up in the morning with a sore neck. Go-to position, crocodile. You can either have legs flat, or since this is on the wall yoga, I have my feet slightly raised. Either way is fine. And just drop it in. And the important thing is to release on the exhale and let the head drop into the chin, the palms of the hand there. Here, and deep inhale, lift the chin out of the palms, and hands to the chest, lifting yourself up, go up to tabletop here, and now we'll finish with an inversion. Always really nice to do an inversion, just in my opinion, before Shavasana. So we'll go for, again, taking advantage of the wall, we'll go for Dolphin Pose. This is an optional inversion. You can either do the partial one with dolphin, or lift your feet up onto the wall, going for a forearm stand, which is more stable because you're on the whole forearm, not just the hands or just the head. So, thumbs are together with this one, elbows are not out, they're in, so you're making like a rectangle here. Drop the crown of the head in between. I'm going to do a quick wardrobe check here, so I don't lose my shirt around my throat. Crown of the head, and then just, you're right here, stepping forward, straightening the legs, and this is dolphin right here. You're getting the benefit of inversion without having to worry about balance or anything else in that line. But if you wish to go from here to just a forearm stand, it's very easy in my opinion because of the alignment. It's almost like falling upwards. You have the hips high, and you just kick up there towards the sky. Now if you want to use the wall, you can. It's there. So you have the support. Or just keep the legs freely upwards either way. Since it is called on the wall yoga, I'll put the feet here. Just for show. But you put the heels, for example. And once you're here, if you like, take one one foot off and do a little ankle extension right here. So pushing up with the exhale breath, pulling back with the inhale. Always taking advantage of each movement or sequence, adding in things. It's a nice way to do the warrior yoga. And now switching feet. And again, just pushing upwards, exhale breath, pulling back, inhale. If you want a little extension of the leg, just let one leg forward, about 90 degrees, keep the hips straight, abs tight, don't collapse it, rib cage so to speak. You feel a little bit more pressure on the top of the head here, but using the abs can be quite nice. Then inhale, coming up, and other side leg extension. Keeping the hips in line and tight core for support. And then inhale, coming up. And we'll come out of this gently, so just bend one knee, drop on the tops of the balls of the foot, other one. And then from here, directly to child's pose. Keep the head down so you don't get dizzy. I like to have the hands behind with the palms facing up. And now slide the hands underneath, lift up with the inhale breath, and we will finally go for Shavasana here. Sliding up to the wall as closely as possible. What I like to do here is place the mat a little bit on the edge so as not to get cold on the base of the spine. So again, getting as close as possible to the wall, turn around, and using the elbows a little bit, get in there in the position, and then your legs can be straight up, or if you have more space, you can do slide across, slide out with the heels for the abductors, also nice, or just slide with the hips. You can also go like this, and sort of a butterfly with the hands supporting the knees. Either way, palms are facing up, eyes are closed, shoulders are flat. You're getting the benefit here of the inversion with the reset of the Shavasana position here for the back. Ourselves again, moving the toes and the fingers, rolling off to one side, use the two hands as a pillow, relax here for a moment, recalibrating, deep belly breath, and now using both arms, coming up to seated, and just our hands are heart. Namaste, thank you very much for joining. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the Michael Sands Yoga and Adventure channel. I'll be back again later this morning. I should be doing something, a little bit of a mixed CrossFit yoga. So check back here on the channel, and hope to see you again soon. Have a great day. Namaste.